One of the big things you're going to find in nuclear and petrochemical is a lot around the document security. So who can access a document? What can you do with that document once you open it? Is there a password to open that document? So let's go real quick and add security to this document. So I'm going to go to security. You got to spell it right. Hit search. I'm going to add now the security layer to this particular document, which is now here. And I want to add, say, 256 level encryption. Now, a little bit about our security module. I can't share the partner, but one of our partners had a desire to sell into the federal government. And with the federal government, you meet certain standards. In this case, it was FedRAMP. And Adlib, being an OEM component of their larger solution, had to become FedRAMP compliant as well. So our products now work in a FIPS environment. If you're familiar with FIPS, our encryption algorithms are FedRAMP approved, or AES level encryption at 256 is compliant with the FedRAMP standards. So we've passed the muster of the federal government, which is pretty good news for like petrochemical and nuclear and some of these really regulated environments where there's tight document security. So this 256 level encryption is what we're adding to the document. I'm going to add an open password, and I'm going to use CBTS as our open password. I'm going to put some permissions on this document. In this case, I don't want someone to be able to print the document once they open it. You can also block someone trying to like copy content. So if they hover over a field, can they copy it? No. In this case, you can block that. All right, so I'm not going to go through them all, but there's a lot of things that you can allow or not allow in the permissions of this particular document. So once I hit save, as before, this document is now, rule set is now saved. It's already published. Now we have the ability to go back to our input folder, which is here, and drop that same document in. You'll start to see in our status monitor that the document is being processed as it was before. This is where you'd also go to see the history, like as an admin, of all the documents and what we've been doing to them. This is where you'd be able to see if they were successful. You have the ability to reprioritize jobs that are in the queue. So if there's a document that's more important, you can literally move it up in the queue or drop it down in the queue. So there's a lot of things that you can do in this particular status monitor type view. In the output folder, which is here, we now have this new document, and you'll notice the first thing that should happen is it doesn't open. The only reason it will open is if I put in the CBTS open password. It then opens. We still have our header, footer, watermark, hyperlinks and bookmarks. But in addition to that, we now have also added security to this document. So you'll see that there's AES256 level encryption here. We have a document open password is set to yes, which is CBTS. We are not allowing printing, and content copying is also not allowed. So for those highly sensitive documents where critical information being contained within, you have the ability to lock down a document. We also have the ability, if the customer has a certificate that they'd like to use to encrypt the documents with their own certificate, that's also possible as well.